We're going to stand for 30 seconds of silent prayer, and then I would ask Highway Superintendent Matthew English to lead us in the pledge.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Matthew. Madam Clerk, will you take the roll?
Supervisor Newton.
Present.
Councilman Hart.
Present.
Councilman Haney.
Present.
This meeting will be dedicated in memory of Brian O'Hara, Paula Kiefer Gallagher, Cheryl Hawk, Robert Bangert, and Susan Kane. I'd like to make a motion to approve the minutes from the April 22nd, 2019 board meeting.
Second.
Anything on the question? All in favor? Aye. Motion carried. Moving on to a legal notice of proof of publication and posting of a legal notice of a public hearing. All persons interested in local law number 2019-02, amendment to chapter 77 flood damage prevention in the town of West Seneca. I make a motion to open the public hearing.
Second.
Anything on the question? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Anyone from the public that has any comments regarding this local law, feel free to come up. 1, 2, 3. No? Okay. Do either board members or the legal counsel have any opinions regarding the local law?
Sure, I can give you a brief overview. The local law is based on a model law provided by the New York State DEC and FEMA that sets forth the minimum standards so that we can comply with the floodplain management requirements of the National Flood Insurance Program. So West Seneca is a town that participates in FIP, and being in compliance with the regs ensures that we continue to be eligible for the program at a national level. So I'm asking that the board adopt this after the public hearing, and everyone can find our flood maps, the new ones, and insurance standards on the website.
Very good. Anyone further? Okay, I'll make a motion then to close the public hearing. Anything on the question? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. I'm going to make a motion first to repeal chapter 77 of the town code and replace it with local law 2019-02.
Second.
Anything on the question? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Anyone from the public that have any comments on communications? There being none, moving on to communication number 1. From the supervisor's office, kindly approve the request of Friends of the West Seneca Library to hold their annual yard sale August 17, 2019 on Town Hall property at Veterans Memorial Park.
Second.
Anything on the question? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Item number 2, Town Attorney Tina Hawthorne, allow the supervisor to execute the necessary documents to enter into an agreement with Buffalo Geological Society for the use of the community center and library Grand Concourse on May the 17th and 18th of 2019.
Second.
Anything on the question? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Item 3 is from Matthew English, our highway superintendent. Please change the following buildings and grounds employee to sanitation department as part-time seasonal laborers at a rate of $11.10 an hour effective May 6, 2019. Kenneth Pine, Neil McCormick. Also, please change the following recreation employee to sanitation department as part-time seasonal laborer at a rate of $11.10 an hour effective May 6, Michael Cruz, having the supervisor sign the necessary forms with Erie County personnel.
Second.
Anything on the question? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Item 4 is also from Matthew English, our highway superintendent. Please appoint the following Buildings and Grounds Department part-time seasonal laborers for summer help effective May 13th through September 22nd, 2019, at a rate of $11.10 an hour, having the supervisor sign the necessary forms with Erie County personnel.
Second.
Anything on the question? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Item 5 is also from Matt English. Please appoint Emily Benkelman to Highway Department as seasonal clerk at a rate of $12 an hour effective May 28th through August 31st, 2019, having the supervisor sign the necessary forms with Erie County personnel.
Second.
Anything on the question? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Item 6 is also from Matthew English. Please appoint the following Highway Department part-time seasonal laborers for summer help effective May 28th through August 31st, 2019, at a rate of $11.10 an hour, having the supervisor sign the necessary forms with Erie County personnel.
Second.
Anything on the question? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Item number 7 is from Daniel Dunn, asking for the purchase of 12 new HP EliteDesk 800G4 desktop computers from Synchronet Industries at a cost of $10,728 to be purchased from our Asset Seizure Trust Fund.
Second.
Anything on the question? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Number 8 is also from Daniel Dunn. Kindly move to appoint Terrence Reilly, Public Safety Dispatcher, part-time effective May 7th, 2019, at a pay rate of $15 an hour, and authorize the supervisor to complete and sign the necessary forms with Erie County personnel.
Second.
Anything on the question? I know you are here tonight, sir. Congratulations. Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. 40 years of service with Seneca Hose. Very impressive. Thank you, sir. All in favor?
Thank you.
Aye. Motion carried. Did you want to say something? Oh, I thought you said something. Item 9 is also from Chief Dens. Kindly change part-time status safety dispatcher Matthew Greenan to part-time seasonal effective May 1st, 2019 through May 31st, authorizing the supervisor to sign the necessary forms with Erie County personnel. Anything on the question? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Item 10 is from Jacqueline Felser, our town clerk. Kindly appoint Shauna Finnegan as part-time clerk typist at a rate of $15 per hour, effective May 7th, 2019, authorizing the supervisor to complete and sign the necessary forms with Erie County personnel.
Second.
Anything on the question? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Item number 11 is from Mary Josephic, our senior center rec therapist. Kindly change the status of Mary Rose Bless, part-time food service worker for West Seneca Senior Center, to part-time seasonal effective May 6th to 2019 to Friday, May 31st, authorizing the supervisor to sign the necessary forms with Erie County personnel.
Second.
Anything on the question? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Item 12 is also from Mary Josephic. Kindly change the status of Janet Korpsinski, part-time clerk typist in West Seneca Senior Center, to part-time effective May the 6th, 2019 to May 31st, authorizing the supervisor to sign the necessary forms with the Erie County personnel.
Second.
Anything on the question? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Item 13 is also from Mary Josephic. Kindly change the status of Mary Ann Gullo, part-time ceramic instructor at the West Seneca Senior Center, to seasonal effective May 6, 2019 through June 28th, authorizing the supervisor to sign the necessary forms with Erie County personnel.
Second.
Anything on the question? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Item 14 is from Lauren Massett. Please find the list to appoint the following individuals to the corresponding titles at a rate pay effective May 1st, 2019, authorizing the supervisor to complete and sign the necessary forms with Erie County personnel.
Second.
Anything on the question?
On the question, I have one, Lauren, can you give us an update on the lifeguard positions? Are we still really short on lifeguards? And are we facing this by ourselves? Or are other towns facing the same dilemma with the shortage of lifeguards?
Sure, so we are still short on lifeguards. We are hiring lifeguards for anybody in the audience. There's upcoming certification classes being held by the Red Cross. That information is on the back podium, and it would be for summer employment. And we are not alone. I have spoken to several other municipalities who are facing this issue. Nobody has really found a solution yet. I do have it posted in several places, and I've distributed it to about 30 groups.
Thank you.
Thank you. And then that agenda item should have said May 7th. I'm sorry, Supervisor.
Oh, that's okay.
It's okay, Lauren, we'll make that adjustment. Thank you so much.
I'm sorry.
Very good. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Item 15 is also from Laura Massett. Please allow the supervisor to execute the necessary documents to enter into an agreement with the West Seneca Fire District Number 1, which is Winchester, located at 514 Harlem Road, West Seneca, New York 14224, for the use of West Seneca ball diamonds during the 2019 season.
Second.
Anything on the question?
Yeah, on the question, Lauren, how many diamonds are we committing at this point?
For Winchester, we're giving them 1 diamond, I think it's 6 or 7 times between May, June, and July.
And that's not gonna affect the availability of diamonds to our youth baseball and other organizations.
It should not.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, very good. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. I'd like to accept the reports of Jacqueline Felser, our town clerk and receiver of taxes for April 2019.
Second.
Anything on the question? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. I'd like to make a motion to approve the warrant.
Second.
Anything on the question? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. I'd like to offer anyone from the public that has any comments to feel free to come on up.
Good evening. I just wanted to convey my sincerest thanks to Chief Dens, the West Seneca PD. About 5 months ago, I had received a letter that New York State wanted to destroy a 102-year-old heirloom. I followed on with my own personal lawsuit against the state of New York. I won. But I wanted to convey my sincerest thanks to Mr. Dens, the West Seneca PD. I actually just secured that 102-year-old firearm about 2 weeks ago. So I wanted to convey my thanks. I see Mill Road just got striped, which is kind of nice, but I hope that doesn't cause my neighbors from parking on the street and getting ticketed because they like to park on the street to slow traffic down. They create their own serpentine to slow traffic down. I hope that double stripe doesn't create ticketing and stuff. But yeah, because I thought Mill was fine without it. Hopefully that didn't cost too much, but. For me, it's all about the money, but I just wanted to say thank you, Mr. Dens, for your efforts in securing my heirloom. Because I didn't want to lose that.
Very good. Thank you, sir.
What kind of heirloom is it? What kind of weapon?
A 1917 River Johnson revolver. Stuff manufactured during the Great War.
Well, make sure that's secure. Thank you, sir. Anyone
Thank you.
further?
Susan Hims, 99 Covington. On the Winchester, using the ball diamonds, we're not charging them a fee for that, correct?
That's correct.
Are we getting a certificate of insurance from them as we normally do with anyone using our facilities?
Yeah, I believe it was attached on our packet, so yes.
That's all I have. Thank you.
Anyone further? God bless you, Emily. Laura Massett, do you have anything for us?
Just quickly, the recreation office will be open on May 21st until 8 p.m. We'll be issuing ID cards, taking registrations for all summer programs, and final payments for day camp is due. And then again, we are hiring lifeguards for the upcoming season. Any person who will be over the age of 16 by July 1st is encouraged to apply. If you need a certification class, there are several coming up. Please visit the American Red Cross website. And for anyone in the audience, that information is on the back podium along with applications. Thank you.
Thank you, Lauren. Our town attorney, Tina Hawthorne, do you have anything for us?
I don't have anything.
Thank you, Tina. Chief Dens, do you have anything for us this evening?
I do not.
Chief? Highway Superintendent Matthew English, do you have anything?
Yes, I do.
What?
I am looking for summer help. You know what, I don't know why, my first time in 10 years. We do not have any applications for highway summer help. I went to West Seneca West and West Seneca East today to ask them to put it on their television. To work in the highway department, you do have to be 18 years old. It's Monday to Friday, 7 to 3:30, pays $11.10 an hour. But if anybody knows anything or anybody, have them please stop by the highway garage. I'm probably looking for 6 or 7 summer help, and I have absolutely zero. The 3 people that were appointed today were the only 3 applicants I had. So if you have a nephew, a grandson, anybody that wants to come over and work and throw blacktop and stuff like that, please have them stop by and see me. That's it.
Thank you, Matthew, and I noticed those new staffers that you got, you took them from other departments. Just saying.
That's because they want to come and work for me.
You're a good guy to work
But
for.
that's 'cause,
They're gonna miss you when you're gone, Matt.
Well, that's because Lauren's a slave driver.
That's it.
Matt, I'm just curious, if we don't fill these spots, how will our operations be impaired, if any?
Everything will be delayed. I mean, these are crews, you know, we have those kids go out. We'll take 2 kids, put them on a weed whacker crew, and, you know, we probably got about 30, 40 spots that we weed whack. And they help on the blacktop. You know, they help on the chipper crews and everything. But I'm hoping that through the schools today, like I said, we had some announcements over there. I reached out to the West Seneca West and West Seneca East hockey coaches, see if any of their players would be interested. So if you know anybody, please send them my way.
Are we okay with sanitation with labor?
Sanitation, we're okay.
Thank you both. Jeff Baska, do you have anything?
No, I think Matt went over and used my time, so I don't have anything tonight.
Well, this isn't a congressional hearing, you're more than welcome to go ahead and speak.
No, I'm good tonight, thank you.
Thank you, Jeff. Jacqueline Felser, Town Clerk, do you have anything for us? Bill Hanley, do you have anything for us, Councilman?
The only thing I'm going to mention is, it is motorcycle season, so, if you guys are out driving around, be careful with your cell phones. All right, motorcycle season started this weekend, that's all. Thank you.
Very good. Councilman Hart, do you have anything for us?
I just want to thank the board for approving the contract for the Buffalo Geological Society to hold their science event. I'm not sure what they're calling it exactly, but it's going to be quite interesting. There'll be displays on dinosaurs, which kids love. There's going to be a full-size Tyrannosaurus Rex skull on display. I'm hoping to have it in the hallway next week, or at least a week before, as part of the advertising for the event. Several other organizations are going to take part in it. Beaver Metal will be there. Let's see, Rhinestein will be there. The Birchfield ladies will be there also with a table about the Birchfield Park. And it's going to be quite a display. There'll be quite a few exhibitors there. Everything from, as I said, the dinosaurs, actual mechanical dinosaurs that have their skin on them, or what we think the skin looked like. Then other kinds of minerals will be on display. Some of them will be in dark areas and they glow, and they're going to have their mine for the kids to go, and kids will be able to go in there and mine gems out, and then they can go to an expert on gems and they'll describe to the child what they have found. Okay, so it's going to be a nice event, and I hope that everybody here spreads the word. Bring your grandkids, your children, and enjoy a good time. So thank you for approving. We're all set. The contracts are in, the insurance is in, and we have our approvals from the library, and we're set to go.
Thank you, Councilman, and thank you for bringing that to the town, to this facility. I'd like to make note of, on Monday, May 27th, the West Seneca Veterans Committee will sponsor its annual Memorial Day Parade. Parade will assemble at the Southgate Plaza. Step off will be at 10:30. The parade route will move down Union Road to our town hall, where the Memorial Day ceremony will take place right here at Veterans Park. Second item I wanted to just bring everyone, on Wednesday at our West Seneca Senior Center will be our Mother's Day Luncheon. Also on hand will be Clerk on the Go. Mickey Kearns will be there to discuss anyone who needs real ID or veterans to thank a vet program. Our Purple Heart recipients and applications for that recognition will be there. and any distribute passport and pistol permit applications if anyone is interested. Again, this is this Wednesday, May the 8th, 2018. Also, Legislator Lorigo will also be on hand, and I'm sure the board and myself will be there too. Okay, anyone from the schools, before I finish, you're more than welcome to come up for a signature, and I'd like to thank all those men and women who have served our great country and continue to serve. We thank you.
You're welcome.
Eugene, the meeting is adjourned. Have a good night and God bless you.